Scientific management theory. The authors of this theory were the first to think scientifically about explaining the behavior of the worker in the organization and how to motivate him for more giving and giving, but their starting point was not to research improving the individual's social conditions, increasing his salary, providing his individual freedom and management democracy in the organization, but discussing the problems of productivity and how to raise the productivity of the individual worker so that the capitalist ideology, which relies on increased production with low cost as a criterion for its success, finally flourishes. The philosophy of scientific management has been crystallized in Frederick Taylor's book Frederick Taylor entitled Principles of Practical Management, as follows. The organization of work and the organization is carried out between the management and the workers. The management performs the functions of the administrative functions of planning, organizing, directing, and controlling, and of remuneration, recruitment, and training of personnel, while the workers perform and carry out the tasks assigned to them. The existence of an optimal way of working. The management must discover this method and teach it to employees to follow in the performance of their tasks and work. Fragmentation of the individual's job into small parts and the need to know the most appropriate ways to perform each task. The individual should be selected to work in the organization in a way that suits the work in the sense of applying a rule, putting the right person in the right place. The working individual is a rational and economic creature in the sense of the importance of material incentives for the individual, and he can be paid for performance through them. And in order to reach his maximum productivity, it becomes necessary for management to increase his wages, as his productivity increases. The working individual is not interested in the goals of the organization in which he works, but all his attention is limited to the sufficiency of his physiological need. The individual needs training to improve the level of his work and raise his productivity and needs close direct supervision so as not to evade or slow down work. The conclusion is that scientific management focused on the need for specialization in work, good selection and training of employees, and that the behavior of individuals within their business can be controlled through a unified ideal design of jobs and work performance, and through material incentives. Dr. Mohammed Baroum Channel.